So how's this for timing, am I right? Hello YouTube, I'm Darkest101 and welcome to the end of Double Dip December. I kind of fucked it up this year. I ran out of time, I apologise. It's meant to be extra reviews for all the stuff you didn't get in November or throughout the year or something, and I kind of ruined it because I didn't have enough time, so I apologise. But let's just focus on the positives. It's Star Wars time! Oh, and no, I still haven't seen a Star Wars movie, by the way. You'd think after 9 months I would have got around to that, but nope. Anyway, Star Wars The Force Unleashed. If there's any game out there that I think didn't really warrant it a sequel, it would have to be Prototype, but still, this comes at a close second. I thought the first game had some clunky ass lightsaber controls, sluggish ground controls, and some pathetically weak Force powers. There's a whole review of the first Force Unleashed game if you want to go see what I thought about the original. We're here to talk about the sequel today. Now, of course, despite my protests, the video game industry is kind of a money whore, and LucasArts is no exception. However, much like Prototype, Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2 is how you come back from a shite first game to a stand-up sequel. Literally. Everything was better the second time around, and nothing in this game had a more satisfying bolt tightening of their mechanics than the lightsaber combat. Oh my god, this was so much more satisfying this time around. This actually felt like a somewhat decent combo system, which might have had something to do with the fact that Starkiller was dual-wielding lightsabers this time. Holy shit, that's badass. One button for lightsaber attacks, one for force attacks, and one for force lightning attack. And each of the lightsaber combos could be followed up with a force or force lightning attack, leading to some fucking epic looking combos. All of this could be combined with Starkiller's dash ability to make fighting enemies in hand-to-hand combat your go-to way of fighting them, rather than a sluggish last resort. There are also some special grapple combos completed by pressing 2 of the action buttons simultaneously, and both of them lead to fucking awesome kills. It's also badass as fuck when you do a lightsaber throw in this game. I mean, fucking look at it. I just cut their head off of that stormtrooper. And no, that's not a glitch. That happens. Every time you do it. I just decapitated that man. My core is the hardest. I'll tell you what's also badass. Blocking. Yeah, a mechanic in most fighting games that is just static or just boring to look at. In this, it's just fucking badass. One button to block all blaster attacks coming from the direction you face. And it looks fucking sweet. Look at how those sabers twizzle. It's like he's the baton thrower in a marching band. That's all I can really say though about the game's mechanics. I mean, yeah, the force grab is still in this game, but it's not shoved down your throat as much as it was in the first game. This game isn't about using the force. No, it's more like introducing you to this idea that you are the badass Jedi equivalent of an anti-hero, which is fucking awesome. Also, this is just fucking hilarious.
You don't want to hurt me.
I'm your friend.
There aren't many moments in video games that have made me laugh out loud like that, but that was just fucking perfect. Well, maybe I could include what happened at the end of Uncharted 3, but that was mostly my fault. The story of The Force Unleashed 2 pretty much begins with Vader looking down into what I assume is a prototype for the Rancor pit, and seeing Starkiller at the bottom. Well, a clone of Starkiller anyway. How long has it been since you entered the first game? A few years? That is some fast-ass cloning you have there, Vader. Anyway, Starkiller 2.0 is haunted by memories of the original Starkiller's life, and so hops planet before Vader can off him like he did the original, and however many Starkillers before this one. Honestly, I'm beginning to think Vader just gets off on killing Starkiller. Honestly, the story from this point on is kind of a repeat of the last one. It's more of Starkiller rounding up the rebels with a bit of the romance in the first game sprinkled in. He goes off to find the Jedi from the first game, meets up with Yoda on Dagobah, and then of course the romantic subplot comes back into play, and Starkiller rushes in to save Juno, and kind of beats the ever-loving shit out of Vader again. I can't help but think that these games just want to paint Vader as some kind of punk-ass bitch. There is another cop-out Infamous-style ending, where Starkiller must choose to go for the light side to the dark side of the Force, and whether or not he will kill or not kill Vader. Which pains me because they didn't toy with this mechanic all the way through the game with how much you upgraded certain Force powers or how menacing you were with the Force, but no. They didn't do that, which sucks. But I guess that's all the game is, to be honest, which is a pain in the backside, because I know this is going to be a short review. It's more of the same as the first game, but it's a better experience all round. Yeah, the plot's not really that complex, there's less plot twists and shit, and nothing as exciting happens, but fuck me sideways if the gameplay isn't fucking top notch. Honestly, it's an okay game, really, that's all I can say. It's a more enjoyable experience than the first game, for certain. While this game is definitely a much better gameplay experience, the story of the first one was at least more than just a gauntlet run through famous Star Wars set pieces and that sort of thing. I would have liked a little more of an in-depth story, or at least something as incredible as that scene where Starkiller rips that Star Destroyer from the sky. But how do you top that anyway? I don't know. Anyway, Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2 gets a dark rating of 60.
The Force gives me all I need.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been Double Dip December for this year. Yes, I kind of botched it in the middle there. I apologise, but think of it this way. I don't have anything Christmassy to review for Christmas next week. Yay. Anyway, I've been Darkest101. You have been watching Darkest101 reviews on Double Dip December. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, YouTube.